Hello, I am Chris.
And I am Sandra.
And I am going to tell you my story about us, and then Sandra here is going to tell you hers. It's the same one on the Our Story page on our website, but I thought it would be cool to tell it ourselves.
Chris loves being different and is always messing around with new things.
Well, what can I say? Let me begin. I will never love again. He'll never find someone. I give up. I am done trying. It's no use. These were common thoughts with me a few months ago, until I met Sandra. The first time we met, for some reason, I just spilled my guts to her. I went on and on all my problems and my shortcomings. And I was so shocked and surprised at myself for doing that. That is just not me. Not how I normally treat someone who I just met. Especially a girl, but I felt so comfortable with her. But the thing that surprised me the most was that she did not run. She listened to me with total true understanding and embraced me. This threw me back, and knew I just had to get to know this woman who could understand me from the moment we met. I wanted to take it slow, and not rush into it. I wanted to do this one right and not rush into things. All the baggage I had and hurt I learned to take it slow, but how could I? It was not long before I knew with no doubt in my mind that we were true soulmates. I fell in such a deep love for her that to this day only gets stronger and deeper as the seconds go by. The caring heart she has and the true non-judgmental understanding she has for me can only come from my soulmate. She taught me how to love again and how to trust again. And for this, I will always love her. Well, that was a brief story. There is much more. Sandra, would you like to share your story now?
Sure, baby. I would love to. It is all true about soulmates. From the first time I laid eyes on him, I just saw his soul. It attracted me like a magnet. It was like someone you had known for a very long time, but yet I didn't dare to say a word. I was scared of all these feelings stirring up inside of me for a complete stranger. Little did I know it was my soul recognizing his. These butterflies you feel in your tummy every time you feel him close, your heart racing without a logical reason. All my normal ladylike guards were up until he said, "Hi." How could this perfect stranger stir me up like this? Why? It was simple. Our complicated minds tend to overthink and overjustify everything. Love is simple. We with our baggage and experience complicate everything. But Chris knew all this too well. As my true soulmate, he opened his heart and gave me the time and space to see with my heart, with my soul. Time to recognize that he was the one I had been waiting for all my life. He is the one I dreamed of, longed for, thinking it was just that, a dream. April 7th, 2012 could well be my new birth date, 'cause that was the date my soulmate and I came together at last.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you, baby.
Well, it's a crazy but amazing story. You see, we did not exactly meet in person the first time. We met online through a virtual reality game.
One where you create an avatar and you basically do what you could in real life plus much more.
We both had been hurt. We both had walls so thick you would think the Berlin Wall was made of paper.
So coming into a game was a nice break from the pain and hurt and baggage we both carried. Neither of us felt we deserved love. Both of us felt as if hope was lost for finding someone ever again.
The walls and feelings of guilt and hurt were so strong in us.
We both felt like failures in the love and companionship department.
Jewel, noticed me, Damien, first. I was new to the game and I saw her and she invited me to become friends on our list. I went about though and she knew there was something about me. She wished I would instant message her and say something, but I was too busy making friends and doing other things. Eventually we ended up dancing together in the game and all of a sudden I just spilled my feelings and hurt and pain. I felt quite shocked that I would do that, as I am not like that to a stranger. But I felt something. I felt more comfortable with her than most in real life. But what shocked me was that she listened to every word and not once judged me. And I felt the same for her.
We began an in-game relationship, promising we would not let our emotions get in the way and take it to real life. But we were fools. Because there were plans for us. It did not take long before we both knew it was right to begin to get to know each other in real life and began slowly giving out information.
I remember one of her first questions was, "So how old are you?" I could feel the tension across the internet as I told her. Then she told me her age, You see, that was the first test because she is 10 plus years older than me. But age means nothing when it comes to love.
As we began to tell our stories and share our pains and hurt and issues, we just mutually knew it was our destiny to be together. We both knew beyond a single doubt that we were soulmates. True unconditional love. Caring and non-judgmental, we can listen to the other and understand them.
We fell in love for who we are and not who we wanted to be or wanted the other to be. We have been honest from the start.
We have no secrets. We share everything. We understand each other down to our very souls.
We have something that most relationships in these times envy, and most would say, oh, that only happens in the movies.
But here we are. Deeply, madly, and unconditionally in love forever.
And on October 23, 2012, as I was visiting my love for the first time on a 2-week vacation, we were happily engaged.
We both have found our perfect soulmate. And we are both here today to tell you that soulmates do exist.
Well,
thank you for listening.
We hope this was an inspiration to you as we unfolded our love to you.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.